Commonwealth is basically like America, but like in the future, in the like the near future, I guess, if things keep going down economically and environmentally, and yeah, so you kind of get to see like a worse version of the world that we live in right now.
The world of Testament is very different from ours. Mainly, a huge difference is the middle class has faded out, and we have a very small percentage of society that's very rich and lives comfortably, and everyone else is kind of pushed into these poverty-like settings.
It's like America with another 20 years of recession, you know, where everything is just kind of slowly winding down, and it's not so much, it feels post-apocalyptic, but unlike most post-apocalypses, there's not a triggering event, there's not some big bomb or invasion or zombies that came. It's just the fact that basically things have been steadily getting worse and worse for years, and the people and their leaders are becoming more and more detached from each other, and there's no accountability at the top.
All you have in the world of Testament is an update screen that
it's just flashes from around the world of the basic, like a lot of deaths, a lot of murders, a lot of storms, earthquakes, just all of the catastrophes that are going on in the world. So it's just a way to keep the people scared, to keep them in their houses, so that the few select rich can continue to live that way, and everyone else will eventually just kind of die out.
But every night on that network screen, all I see is yet another march on the first city. And that's followed up by a brand new batch of bodies that are sent to my hospital for treatment.
If they have the money, you mean? In Testament, it's just a very severe case of it. But as we know, the middle class is continuously like feeding out, dying out, and we're kind of getting a very unbalanced. A lot of people have no money, and a very few have a lot of fucking money. That and not that the wealth should be spreaded, but we're losing our middle class. I think as time goes on, and I think this film is just a depiction of what we could potentially be, and maybe just like 100 years from now.
The way we went about trying to create the world of Testament was by shooting in more desolate locations and shooting in places that were more worn down and abandoned and whatnot, and just kind of, you know, angling the camera in a way where you wouldn't see anything that was newer or more well kept.
The look that we worked on this film was very different from a lot of things I've done. It was very cold, very gray. We really wanted to get at the grays, both in a metaphorical sense of, you know, the world is not black and white, good and evil. You know, everything is kind of in between, and it's hard to find where the line is, and what is right is a big part of kind of the ideas of the film. People trying to find for themselves what the right path is. And beyond that, you know, we're creating a new world, which is the Commonwealth, and it needed to have its own look to a certain extent. What we did as far as the color palette was really bleed the life out of it.